Hello, comrades, and welcome to a new episode of the duo series Belarus and Baltic States. Our first war was a success. Yes, we had a lot of hardships, as you saw in the last episodes. We suffered, we had to be online most of the time, but finally, all that hard work paid off eventually. Now let's look about our future potential enemies and neighbors. This is Germany. Germany has a decent rank. Also, let's have a look at Turkey. He is on our south. Look at that. Turkey almost has the same rank as me. So basically now we have two strong neighbors, very experienced players around us. I thought that this game is going to be easy playing in duo, but looks like everyone is going to be a nightmare. The first war was outrageous, was crazy enough to keep us on our toes. And now when we look at the potential wars in the future and we see our neighbors and the potential expansion, it's not going to be an easy task for sure, because we are going to meet some decent players and experienced ones that knows how to play this game, especially Turkey with a rank of 116. It's going to make things hard whatsoever. Meanwhile, we are trying to roll over Russia very quickly before we go to the next stage. Today's episode is called Operation Constantinople. Well, I'm going to let you find out what it's going to be about. If you are good about history and geography, you will have a glimpse, and it's going to be a leak for you to understand what is going to be our next destination. Because Constantinople is one of the greatest, most famous cities in the history. But I'm not going to tell you the history of which country. Here, Baltic States has been stopped in front of this Russian weakened division. He cannot reach it with his helicopters because it's far from his range. So he needs my assist from my two strike wings. I made naval strike wings and I'm mixing them with my regular strike fighters because this is so good in the damage distribution. Because when the aircraft, they are going to attack anything on Earth, the damage I'm going to receive will be distributed between these two units. That is going to keep them healthy for longer time, comparing it with the regular strike fighters. You understand? I will make a tutorial about damage distribution because there was a lot of updates recently that changed a lot of things. So basically, we are going to need some tutorials to explain a lot of details. But my recommendation here, when you use Air Force, try to mix between your units. For example, a stack of helicopter gunships and attack helicopters, a stack of strike fighters and naval strike fighters, a stack of regular air superiority fighters and naval air superiority fighters. And if you have also, for example, elite attack aircrafts, you can do 2 strike fighters, 2 naval strike fighters, and 1 elite attack aircraft. So this stack on land is going to be deadly. Whenever it's going to meet some land targets like tanks, infantry, stuff like that, it's going to be super deadly. And this is our aim in this series, that I am going to focus on the fixed wing aircrafts, and I will make a very, very strong air force composed of a mix of strike fighters, naval strike fighters, and elite attack aircrafts. And if we survive until advanced stages of the series, I will go for stealth technology. You will see a lot of fun during this series. Also, my ally is going to focus on the rotary wing aircrafts. We're going to speak about helicopters here. Now he already have the helicopter gunships and the attack helicopters. He will also go with the ASW helicopters to detect any kind of elite submarines or attack submarines or stuff like that. And also he said that he might go for the elite helicopters. Okay, Operation Constantinople is launched. The first strike has been announced by my ally Baltic States, and now I am going to organize my troops on the borders of Turkey. So Turkey is our next enemy, so we decided to take him down because he appeared to be a very lethal threat for us, and we can't let him survive anymore. We had to step forward and try to destroy him now. So here you are. You saw that Baltic States already is patrolling all over his cities with his helicopters, elite frigates all around, trying to get us as much intel as possible. And yeah, the war is already declared from his side. Now I'm only going to organize my land troops on the borders, so when at the moment I start this invasion, my troops will be ready to start entering his cities. Why I called it Constantinople? Because in the history, Constantinople was the capital of the Byzantine Empire, and later on it has been conquered by the Ottoman Empire, and nowadays Constantinople is the city of Istanbul in Turkey. Alright, so here you see I am under the process of preparing all of my troops on the borders here in Bulgaria, because Bulgaria is under the reign of the Ottoman Empire. Baltic States is already initiating some airstrikes on the different coastal cities of Turkey. He is operating from the elite frigates and also from the nearby airfields. He's now going and attacking the city of Izmir. We will see how it will turn out. Meanwhile, my troops, they are on their way to the front. I will try to roll over Transcaucasia also, while I declare war with Turkey, to hit two birds with the same stone. I have two decent stacks of a mix of strike fighters and naval strike fighters that will be super helpful for this war. Turkey has corvettes, which is a fact. I saw it in the Adriatic Sea earlier. So we need to take those down first. I do not want to intercept my National Guards or infantry while sailing the Adriatic Sea. So yeah, they need to fall before anything. Alright, you see that Ankara is already damaged. Baltic States has already launched his airstrikes, and I'm going to focus on this region because I have a hinge that Turkey, most of his land armies will be positioned in this area. You know why? Because he conquered Greece and Bulgaria recently. Normally and logically, all of his land armies will be located there on our borders. First of all, as a first line of defense, and second of all, if he is thinking to attack us, because eventually he will decide to attack us, he can't let us grow big and bigger than this. So normally, yeah, we will find something on the front. This is why I dispatched my air force to patrol over the common borders with Turkey, and we will wait a little bit to see what we are going to find here. Look at this. This is a Russian recon division in the middle. I will take care of it later. I think I sent some infantry to take the city of Yekaterinburg complex, but I don't know why they did not reach their destination. Well, now I know why. I think they died while getting there by this recon division. Look at that. 2 red notifications. That's bad. Alright, like expected, there is a lot of Turkish land forces on the Bulgarian front. Let's see what we are dealing with. Oh god, that is bad. Anti-air division. Yeah, I was hoping I do not find anti-air on this front, but yeah. He has anti-air. He has anti-air, no problem. My strikes, they are deadly enough to deal a lot of damage to him. Judging from the damage I received, I do not think they are mobile SAM launchers. 100%, it's only mobile anti-air. I can take them down with my strike fighters. If you want to see what is going to happen with this anti-air division, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and let's meet in the next episode. Thank you guys for watching, and bye bye.